Okay, so maybe the idea is a little far-fetched, but not as far-fetched as some of the other underdog stories, where the star of the movie is literally an underdog. Like in Air Bud. Yeah, you remember this piece of shit, right? The movie about a dog who is actually allowed to play basketball. In what universe is this?
You checking your rule book?
He's right! Ain't no rule said the dog can't play basketball!
Oh, of course! It doesn't say in the rule book that I can't bring a dog in to play basketball. What was I thinking? And you wanna know what else? I'm pretty sure that doesn't say anywhere that I can't bring roller skating black bears in either. Or how about professionally trained tap dancing orangutan? Or how about a giant urinating elephant with one testicle who can sing the classical works of Andrew Lloyd Webber? Is that in the rule book? Is it? Is it? It is? Holy shit, how amazingly specific.
This is a joke!
Another film just dealing with one player is Rookie of the Year. In this film, a kid injures his arm so that it can propel back and launch like a catapult. So a baseball team actually decides to pick him up as a pitcher. Seriously, what baseball team could be so desperate that they actually get a child to pitch for them? You sure this isn't a true story?
Gotcha.
Another reoccurring theme you might have noticed in these movies is the villain. Somehow, the other team is always made up of the most evil, diabolically sneaky bunch of people you've ever seen in your life. Like, remember the martial arts teacher from The Karate Kid? This guy makes General Mao look like a princess.
Mercy is for the weak.
What are you here for, old man?
The enemy deserves no mercy. What are you looking at? Finish him!
What karate teacher actually talks like this?
This is a karate dojo, not a knitting class.
Well, I expected this kind of treatment from the YMCA, but not from this establishment. My favorite scene is when Mr. Miyagi asks the teacher to leave Daniel alone before the tournament.
You're a pushy little bastard, ain't you? But I like that. I like that.
Yes, very clever, old man. The ball is in your court now, but after the tournament is over, it is I who will possess the golden trophy, making me ruler of the dojo set next to the Walgreens drugstores. God, I need a girlfriend. Or how about the kids from Little Giants? Remember how intimidating they were?
We just came by to tell you guys how incredibly sorry we are that you didn't make the team.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You know, maybe I had you guys pegged wrong. I always assumed you were harsh, mean individuals, but now I see you're just the playful type who don't really want to hurt anybody's feelings. Not! Damn your witty repartee! You know there's no way I can talk my way out of the not clause! It's foolproof! But I think my favorite villains have to go to the Germans from Cool Runnings. I don't know why, but I just love these guys. They're like the grade school bullies of bobsledding.
Why don't you put some training wheels on that sled?
You want to say something, Jamaica? Come on, Jamaica. You have no business here, Jamaica.
Yeah, and your father was a Wiener Schnitzel. Seriously, these guys are like the Nelsons of Winter Olympics. And of course, you can't have a kid's sports movie without the always popular sports montage. This is where you see the team working really hard in a couple of clips and then suddenly they become professional players. Newsflash, guys, fast editing and a horrible 80s song doesn't make you sports legends. In fact, you can do anything with an 80s song and fast editing and you'll look like a hero. Watch! See? But to be honest, not all children's sports movies are god-awful. I mean, Cool Runnings isn't all that bad. And The Sandlot, in my opinion, is an all-American classic. But these films are few and far between, as most of these movies just succumb to the same idiotic cliches that make us all want to get hit in the head with a curveball. So why do we watch them so much? Because we love sports, and we always love the underdog. So much so that these films actually continue to follow us. Now, instead of making cheesy sports films for kids, they're making cheesy sports films for adults. And again, the good ones are few and far between. But I guess it's important to remember that it's not how good or bad the movie is, it's how you play the game. And of course, no children's sports movie will be complete without the greatest cliche of all. And so, to this cliche, I say... to Lucas... to Cool Runnings, to Rudy, Congratulations! You did it! You perfected the slow clap! I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Oh!